Welcome back to the Allotment project. This is New Year's Eve 2024. The wind's out, everything's drying out, but yeah, everything carries on. I'm just gonna cut these raspberries down. This should be done by now. So what I believe is, what I've used before is, I normally cut them way up here, but I've been told they should be way down here where you cut them. So if you can find a bud, I believe we cut them this way. Let's see. Go. So above the bud, let's get you in focus. So above that bud, slanting away from it. That's made a bit of a mess of that, cracked it a bit, but should be okay. So that's what I've been told I should be doing. But I normally do it. Where are we? I have to focus in. I normally do it about this side. So anyway, I'm going to try it all the way down there because there's a lot of dead wood on this. So, looking for what looks like a bud or a nodule down here. And cut them off down there. So I'm going to do the whole of this area like that, and we'll see how we go. And then the ones at home that I've got, they're really too big, so that I'm going to do the same to them. And hopefully we should get something decent. As you can see, the wind's been blowing around here. I'm covering all the timber. Just getting the area ready now to get the potting shed up. I need to put a base in first. I brought the trailer here. Going to load it up with rubbish, take it to the tip, and then call and get some more horse manure. The thing is with manure is you get all these weeds, and you can see all those weeds over there, but at least you can see the weeds. I can pull them out before I use it. Talking about weeds, got quite a few of my own. We'll crack on with them in a bit. So in the greenhouse, I found a bucket of onions in the shed, small ones. So I'll put them in there, these little ones, see if we can get them to grow a bit. The garlic's growing quite nicely now over there, and I've got the onion seeds growing at home, so the onions are going there. Like I said before, I'm going to cut this middle bed down halfway so I can get into it like this. So then I'll have no problems this coming season working around here. And then I saved the big box, big wooden box. So I'm going to put that in this area. Probably have my chilies in that area. This one will be for, well actually this small one here, which will be small. And half of that will be for cucumbers so that I can grow them up this wire. That's the plan on that one. Not decided what to do with the other one. I'm looking around all these strawberries. These can all get moved over here into some boxes like those. The strawberry area needs weeding. I have a full fruit cage to go up over it. Don't know whether it's the right decision to do or not, but I'll have a look. Got a few cabbages still growing here. A couple of those, getting meal out of it. A few sprouts. The sprouts I actually picked and used on Christmas Day, they were really nice. I mean, it was a waste of time growing root vegetables. When you go to the supermarket and they're like 8p for a bag of carrots, 8p for turnips, 8p for sprouts. It's basically a waste of time growing them for that. All the waste and the compost over here, that's going to get spread out, mulched in. There's all the parsnips from last year which grew awful. And then we have this wasteland. Well, this time of the year it looks really awful and lots of work to go. I'll just show you over the other side. Maybe hang on a minute. So the grandchildren were down here yesterday digging up the potatoes. It looks like they've cut them all in half. And there's parsnips over here still. Carrots, all just been left in the ground. They look quite big, but they'll be woody now, I should imagine. Yeah, they've grown like mine. Weird shape. Some potatoes over there. They had a good old time digging yesterday, making a mess. Digging there too, don't know what that idea was, but they were enjoying themselves. So I'll just chop them down. All the raspberries, the canes on the floor. So I've taken them down to where I could see a bud on most of them. Maybe that one looks a bit more. Like I say, I normally leave them about 18 inches high, but I'm trying this time. There's a lot of dead wood in here, so maybe it's time to get rid of all the dead wood. Anyway, it's not that much waste, just needs a bit of weeding. That's garlic that growing in between that I've found. Now over here we have some raspberries that were already in when I came. And there's actually bricks underneath those, so they're growing through the cracks of the bricks. They did produce quite a few raspberries, so I'll trim those down. These ones here, they didn't really produce very much, but then again, you can see the bricks they're growing through. They're just coming through them. Ones are already starting growing. That whole stem there is dead, so yeah, maybe down to the ground again. And I moved the strawberries out of that container because it was pulling the fence down. A bit more firewood there. While we're here, I'll have a look over next doors. As you can see, nothing's been done at all. There's a garage there. It's got an abandoned portion there. I think it's a 924. Looks in good condition as well. Been locked up for 20-30 years. And kids have been in there, so they'll probably start wrecking it. So yeah, the strawberries I took out of that container I put here. And this is coming off, it's going to go over there. I just left it there for the moment. And I put a few small strawberries out of small pots here. Sorry about the wind, by the way, can't be helped. So all this area ready for raking off and rotavating. New frames, dust strawberries, dug out, cleaned up into the frames, and then more frames there, and all those strawberries from there can go here into the frames. And then all this ground here needs weeding, some manure putting in, and put the big frame up because this is where the pigeons took everything last year. Every time I turned around there was another one gone. Well, the last day of 2024, it's really windy, quite cold, bit of rain blowing in the breeze, so another year's gone. The big tree could do with cutting back a bit. The birds in the sky, the seagulls. As I say around here, the seagulls are inland. It must be rough out at sea. The sea being about 15 miles away, I think. That would be Southport. Anyway, enjoy your last day, or some of you may even be into the new year. If you are, happy new year. And I will see you in 2025. You may find a short video later on, because I'm going to pot up the monkey nuts, because some have actually started rooting. So I have some compost here with some perlite just to mix in, some small pots, so I'll show you those later. So look out for that short, the monkey puzzle short, and I'll see you in 2025. Bye for now.